Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday morning. I haven't been on in a while. I've been doing a lot of inner work for myself, and so that's why I haven't been on. So I'm just going to tag some people to invite them on. So I hope everybody is going to have a wonderful Monday morning. My animals have been like freaking out this morning. I have a new kitten and everybody's getting like used to each other, you know? So it's always interesting. So I'm just tagging some people. Welcome. I don't want to start talking too much until I get a few more people on, because I want to do like a meditation, and I want to also do a little bit of talking about what I've been observing lately. So I hope everybody's been doing good in this new year, new opportunities. Okay. I'm done tagging people. Hi Laura, we need to talk and catch up. Hi Tisha. Let's see who this is on. It says 9 people, but that's all I can see. Laura and Tisha. So good morning. Some more people are hopping on. I just want to like adjust that a little bit, because I know you guys don't like it when it starts covering my face. So I just wanted to read you some words from a song that I wrote, because some of you may or may not know that I am also a singer-songwriter. You know, I'm a healer and ascension catalyst coach, whatever you want to say, and a consciousness coach. So, and I own a center called Ascension Healing Arts Center, and we have like workshops and classes and new moon, full moon stuff, and guided meditations and yoga, and we also do healings, all sorts of different types of healings and sound therapy and all sorts of good stuff. So check us out, Ascension Healing Arts Center. For those of you who don't know us, I also teach a healer program, and I'll talk about that a little bit more at the end, but I have a new healer program starting in March, and I have Reiki, managing your energy, and intuitive development coming up, which are prerequisites for that healer program. We do some deep shadow work, inner child healing, all of that good stuff to help you shift your consciousness. And so that's what I want to talk about today, a little bit about shifting your consciousness. I feel like we're at very interesting times right now, and it's like timelines are colliding. We have different choices of different timelines, of different truths, of different life paths, and different realities we can choose from. And every day we're choosing different realities, right, by what we choose to believe. And I've just been noticing in myself a call from the universe to, you know, really tighten up my beliefs and work on them, which is, you know, my expertise in helping other people to do that. But, you know, I have to do my work too. And so I've been noticing, in particular, beliefs that have been like being triggered in me, and how I am choosing to respond to those, and what lies basically I choose to believe or not to believe, and like how much stress you can create for yourself by falling prey to what you believe about yourself or a situation or someone else or about the world. And we're very, very powerful, and we create with our beliefs and those emotions that back up those beliefs. So I've just been noticing, when I trip out lately about a belief, and it reminds me of this song. And so my friend and I were talking about it, because he was tripping out, believing something that I knew wasn't true, and then it got proved it wasn't true. And then every time that I have been tripping out thinking something recently, not everything, but related to a specific trigger, belief of abandonment, basically. And beliefs come in clusters, so there's a cluster. So I've been really working on this abandonment belief, because it's so not true. And how I respond to certain things, and I've created some really amazing stress for myself for no reason at all. So I wanted to share with you some words from this song that I wrote. It's called Break Free, and like I said, some of you may or may not know that I'm a singer-songwriter, and I do have a band called Devraj, and Devraj is my spiritual name, and you'll see that on my personal Facebook page, Devraj. And so this song is called Break Free. So I often sing about the healing process and about ascension and stuff like that. And I wrote this years ago, but it's very relevant right now as I go through another layer of healing with myself on this core belief issue that I have. And I have one of my students working on me with this belief. She's about to graduate from my healer program, Cindy, and she's been a wonderful help with this. And of course my staff, I always work with my staff as well. So I'm very grateful for them in my journey. They're wonderful, wonderful people, and just amazing conduits of divine healing. So the words go like this: burning away those seeds, breaking free from the web of madness, burning away those patterns, the lies inside of our minds. And that's basically what we're doing and what we need to do. We operate 95% from our subconscious. So there's no way that we can ascend. There's no way that we can evolve and move forward and create the life that we want if we don't change the lies inside of our mind. If we don't work on our core beliefs that do not serve us, the ones that have been brainwashed into us from society and the way that our world is, but also ones that we've adopted from our ancestors, our community, and ones that we've come upon ourselves through experience. So we can either adopt beliefs, or they are created through experience and our immature understanding of things. So I like to say that, mankind is learning to grow up. We're emotionally maturing. And if we don't emotionally mature, and if we don't work with our mental aspect of ourselves and our emotional aspect of ourselves, then we are just spiritually bypassing, and we're just faking it if we're just working from one angle, from the spiritual angle. And we also have to work from a physical standpoint. Our bodies are our temples, and everything is vibration. So what we feed our body, it has a vibration, and it affects us too. So we really must learn about energy and the dynamics of energy and what we feed ourselves energetically on every level. And that's why I have the class called Managing Your Energy. So learning about that. But, the first part of healing is observing ourselves, and what is it that we are feeding ourselves? What is it that we are thinking about? How are we vibrating? And what are we doing that's creating that vibration? And comparing that to what do we want to vibrate at? And making the changes and the shifts that we need to change that vibration. And there's a lot that we can do consciously, but geez, oh Pete's, 95% we operate from our subconscious. It's exhausting to try to consciously just do the conscious part of the work. We have to work with the subconscious. And that's what my healings are designed to do. So with myself, noticing that I'm creating all the stress from these beliefs that aren't even true, a perceived reality that's not even true, it's a lot of wasted energy. So I've been really working on shifting this belief pattern, and I've done it, I've worked on it before, but it's just up for another layer, It's like we heal in layers and in a spiral. It's not like a straight line. And so each time that we dip down, I call it dipping down, where it feels like we're going through a challenge or a struggle, it's really just growth. And, we're digging down deeper to release more crud and, to just answer the call. It's just, showing us where we need to do some more healing. That's all. And so, don't get down on yourself and don't trip out, and just, enjoy the journey and try to enjoy even the challenges, because the challenges are what grows us, and we need to really reframe our view of pain, and not fear it so much and just embrace it. It's all in our attitude. We can adjust our attitude, then we can enjoy anything. And even in the worst tragedies, there's always gifts. So training us to look at the gifts in everything. But we've been programmed to look at lack and to look at, poor me. And we need to get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so that's kind of what I wanted to talk about and just share a little bit about, my growth and my journey right now. So, I'm doing some changes, making some changes, doing some growth, and, I kind of seclude and take a break for a minute. So I was taking a break for a minute. So without further ado, I'd love to invite you to meditate with me this morning. I haven't done what I call my energy hookup. So I'd like to share my energy hookup with you to prepare for the day. And seriously, you guys, it's so important to ground. And I call it grounding downward and grounding upward. So we're grounding and creating a connection with the earth. We are grounding and centering within ourselves, and we are grounding upward into the heavens, creating a connection with the God source. All very important connections. So let's do this meditation, and I just want you to know that, in doing this, it helps your life to be a lot more smooth and not chaotic, when you do this meditation. It helps you to manifest and attract more easily. It calms your nervous system. It has so many benefits. Just experiment with it. Try it today. And I have a version of it on my website recorded, or It's called the Energy Hookup. I'm about to record a new version of it, which I'm going to share the new version of it with you today. I'm going to do the new version of it with you today. Because of the sign of the times they are changing. This is a deeper version. We need to really work with our energy more so, because the world is going through so much change right now and growing pains and things like that. So we need to work with our energy to be able to sustain sanity and to grow and create the life that we want and find our happiness, build up our vibes, make our vibes strong, build up our chi. So all right, I'm going to stop talking, kind of, and I'm going to guide you in a meditation. So, I invite you to sit with your feet flat on the floor or sit in lotus position, find your mudra. Hi, Robert. Thanks for joining. Much love. So find your mudra, find your happy spot, and begin to breathe in and exhale. And we're just letting out the stress, clearing out our energy, clearing out our mind as we breathe here. Deep breath in and exhale out the mouth. One more time, breathe in and exhale. So now let's slow your breath down, breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Good. And keep breathing like that. Find your relaxed rhythm, filling up your belly, filling up your diaphragm, filling up your lungs, exhaling, wringing out your lungs, wringing out your diaphragm, wringing out your belly. This really helps to relax the joints and bring oxygen to the body, and helps to put you in a more altered state. This meditation is not only a meditation, but it's also works with your energy, and it's very healing for you. So I want you to take yourself to a sacred place in nature. See yourself there. We're going to open up our spiritual senses by identifying with this place through sight, taking in the terrain, the scenery. Take a moment to take in this gorgeous place in nature that you have taken yourself to, that you've decided to connect with. Now, I'd like you to take in the sounds. What sounds do you hear in this sacred place in nature? The birds chirping, waves crashing upon the shore, the wind blowing. What kind of sounds do you hear? Now take in the scents. What kind of smells do you take in, breathe in this sacred place in nature? Now take in the feelings. What feelings do you feel physically? What feelings do you feel emotionally in this sacred place? Wonderful. This is an exercise that will help you to open up your spiritual senses. And you can deepen that exercise when you work with yourself. So now I want you to take your attention to your tailbone, your root chakra, your first chakra. It has to do with feeling safe and secure in the world and with survival, your basic needs. So let's get at you feeling safe and secure. Let's drop your grounding cord, which is kind of coiled up in your tailbone. And I want you to drop it like you're dropping an anchor down through all the different layers of the earth into the center of the earth. And find your sacred crystal and plug in there. And root that plug to the other side of the earth. See it growing big, strong roots. And then bring your attention to your feet and extend your meridian lines from your body down into the earth like roots or like a grid, connecting to the earth's grid, to the earth's ley lines. And feeling your oneness with the earth. And now I'd like you to ground your second chakra, the space between your pubic bone and your belly button. And drop 2 grounding cords. Down into the depths of the earth, into your sacred connecting spot. And then I'd like you to drop 3 cords from your third chakra, your solar plexus. And all these cords are going to eventually create sacred geometry and create the flower of life within the earth's center. Now I'd like you to drop 4 grounding cords from your heart chakra down into the earth. And now 5 from your throat chakra. 5 grounding cords down into the earth. Seeing the sacred geometry form, and if you can't, just holding the intention is fine. And then 6 grounding cords from your third eye. And 7 from your crown chakra, from the top of your head down into the earth. Plugging in, tethering, anchoring. And now you're good and grounded into your body, into the earth, one with the earth. Now I'd like you to drink in the energy of the earth through your rooting system, up into your feet, up into your legs, into your pelvis, up your spine, out the top of your head, extending your meridian lines like branches up into the heavenly realms, connecting to the God source, the Mother, Father, God, the source, the creator, the everything, the all that is, the pure potential. Now drink in that heavenly energy, mix it with the earth's energy, send it back down in through the top of your head, down your spine, down your legs, and see it filling your body and overflowing through your root systems down into the earth. And the earth is filling with the golden white light, giving her thanks and reverence for all that she does for us. And feel your body filling with this golden white light of the God, Goddess, of Source, of the Creator. Feel it feeding every cell in your body, activating your DNA, bringing in the Christ consciousness, anchoring the Christ consciousness into the earth, into our bodies. Fifth dimensional consciousness, oneness consciousness. And feel how that is creating healing for your physical. And then feel it expand out into your emotional body, which is the part of your aura just next to your physical, your mental, your astral, all the way out 6 feet in every direction, like you're engulfed in an egg of gold and white light. And at the very edge of your aura, place a shield protecting you from anything that is not of your highest, allowing you to release anything that you need to release, but as it releases, it harms none, and it is transformed. I like to create a shield that sends the pink unconditional love out into humanity. It reflects that. So bring the pink light of compassion and unconditional love, self-love, from the heavens down into your heart. Bring that into your body, into your aura. And know that that is reflected from the edge of your aura to those around you, sending unconditional love and compassion towards them. Even if they challenge you, wrong you in some way, sending them love. Because it is the lack of love. Darkness is just absence of light. And love is the light. And so if we send love and light to the darkness, it can bring the darkness into the light. Thank you for sharing your Monday morning with me. I hope that sets your energy to have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. and I will see you next time I see you. And if you didn't hear what I spoke about in this from the beginning, I'll share it so you can go back and watch it, because I feel like I talked about some interesting things that might be helpful for you. So have a very blessed day. Hey Tanya. Hi Charles. Hi Wira. Nice to see you. Hi Danielle. Daniela. That's all I can see. So, oh, hi John, Matt, Janice, Robert again, Linda. Hey Greg. Steven. Hey March. Miss you. Hi Bill. Joanne. Hey Cassie. We still haven't caught up. We gotta catch up. Eva darling. Christine. David. Daniel. Linda and Laura again. Tisha. Laura, thank you all for joining me, and have a great day, guys. Love you.